everybody. Welcome to In Spiritual Journey. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you have subscribed or continue to watch my videos, I definitely appreciate it. You know, I can't tell you how much I do. I really do. So we're going to go to our daily, and I'm going to do it different. We're going to do our daily today. We're going to do the 2 cards for each sign. And I don't know if you guys remember that take 2 before. So we're going to take 2 cards for each sign. All right. And then we might clarify it as well. But I'm just saying we're going to take 2 cards. Okay. So with that being said, I actually have to get another deck. Let me put this on pause a minute. Yeah. To clarify, I want to use a different deck. So I wanted to get a second deck just in case. So I have it. But I thought I might as well be productive. I've made a few shorts today, but I wanted to be productive. I'm actually doing this video the night before for tomorrow's daily. And yeah, because I was busy today, but then I also you know, on some of my social media, I'm not on there a lot, but I always get those, you know, the animals were abused, they want you to donate, and you see all these sad stories and these beat up, cruelly tormented dogs. Like, people are so cruel. Dogs, cats, whatever, like any animal. And there was one where the lady found it, its friend was dead, and she was trying to save it, and there's like these kids nearby, and they're laughing at the lady, and I'm like, what has this world come to? You know, this might be before you guys' time. There was an 80s movie. You know, let me know in the comments if you've seen it. It was called Escape from New York. Had Kurt Russell in it, and I honestly, I hate to say it because I try to be spiritual and like send lots of love to people and try not to be judgmental, but all these people that abuse animals, abuse children, elderly, commit crimes, have no ethical morals, anything like that. I really wish we had like a big city like that was, because what it is they just threw all the criminals into the city, and they had a big fence or something around it where they couldn't get out. So they were on there all together to fend for themselves. I really wish we had that, because I'm tired of dealing with it. You know, it's just, you know, I'm tired of seeing these mistreated animals and kids and people just being rude and mean, nasty people, you know. Anyway, that's why I try to do what I do. Try to spread a little light, but honestly, I think those people just don't want to be fixed. And that's why I said just throw them in there. They're on their own. I mean, these people that would commit crimes, half of them don't get punished for anything. Or they're getting 3 meals in a cot. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to go to jail, but honestly, what do they have to do for it? We're paying their taxes for them to live, right? They get better care than us. Anyway, enough with my rant. This is supposed to be a daily. Sorry, Spirit. I just had to let it out. I had to let it out, Spirit. Let it out. All right. So like I said, we are going to go ahead and get two cards. Take two for each sign. I have some videos on that before. We're going to take 2 cards for each sign to see how your day's going to go. All right. Remember, this is for the collective. And it can, you know, resonate differently for everybody. It might not resonate at all, whatever. Let's go ahead and see. So Spirit, let's get 2 cards for each sign today, please. So what is for Aries? We got one coming out already. Yeah, well, I'm an Aries, and yeah, I sure believe in that one. All right. And then we have this one. Okay. All right. All right. So Aries, you have the 9 of Wands. What's new? 9 of Wands is all about you've been through the ringer. You've been beaten down, worn out, went through so much, and you have the bruises and the scars and everything to show for it, but you're still standing, Aries. You're still hanging in there, which, you know, we're probably all tired of this. Like, come on, let's have something good here. Come on. And then we have the 7 of Cups reversed. So the 7 of Cups is all about choices, opportunities, and it's also like that foggy, confusion, dreamlike state, right? So this is choices and opportunities. So right now, you might not have too many choices or opportunities right now, Aries, and that could be leaving you frustrated because you've already been through a lot. So it's like, hey, you know, but you know what? This is how you need to look at it, Aries. Sometimes not getting choices is good, because I don't know if you ever heard a book called Paradox of Choices, something like that. The more choices that the human has, the more confused and stressed they are. the more choice, believe it or not, you have too many options. It's like, you know, a kid in a candy store. They're like, what do I pick? What do I pick? You know? So it might be good not to have choices right now and to focus on something that you're already involved in, you know, or going within and figuring out a plan before you jump into a choice. Because let's face it, Aries, you do jump into things fast, right? Impulsive. Hold on, now Mimi's hard on my editing. It's pushing all these little things together. Anyway, so what I was saying, Aries, so there might not be too many choices or options for you right now. Choices or options for you right now, like me, privacy. Anyway, so that might be good because then you can focus on what's at hand, whether you like it or not. It might be something that you're trying to avoid as well. You know, sometimes we want other choices because we don't want to deal with what we got going on. So it might be something where you need to face something, face the truth on something, or see something, or finish something before you jump into another one. Because like I said, Aries, very impulsive, and they're good at starting things, but sometimes they're not that good at finishing them, right? They get too restless, they're out. So Aries, that's it. You know, yes, you've been through a lot, so it might be time to take a little breather and just stay with one thing right now. And also I feel like the universe and spirit are, you know, waiting for that perfect opportunity to bring something in. Because if you have choices now and you make one, you might miss the right opportunity, you know, down the road. So, you know, just look at it that way. Okay, Aries? All right. So now let's go ahead and just get a couple more cards here to clarify. Oh, let me see what's on the bottom for you, Aries. Yeah, we have the 10 of Wands. You are letting go of burdens, though, so that's beautiful. You know, 10 of Wands upright is all about carrying a heavy load, a lot of responsibility, but it looks like you are letting go of some of that, so that's good. All right, so that might be too why, you know, choices aren't coming up, because you don't need any more things on your plate, right? So let's go ahead and see a card for this 9 of Wands. The High Priestess, yes, see? This 9 of Wands, all the things you have gone through has, you know, made you more grateful for the things you do have that are good in your life. It's made you see what your priorities are. It's made you see what your worth is. So, you know, maybe right now it's good just to kind of chill and not, you know, not have too many opportunities or choices or something you have to pioneer towards, okay? So that's good. This High Priestess is energy of your higher self. So whatever you've went through has, you know, made you raise your vibration or awaken or something like that, you know? So let's go ahead and see on the bottom. Moon, yes. Fears, hidden things, our subconscious, you know, we might not know everything. So this is the spirit and the universe are saying, you know, don't fret too much about no choices or opportunities right now, because you're not seeing something. Something's going to be coming in for you, Aries, all right? Don't fear. Don't fear. Underdog is here. I'm really dating myself. Remember that little dog? I don't know if some of you do. If you look at some of those old cartoons, what is that? What's that one? Boomerang? Is that the cartoon one? Look up Underdog, the little dog that was... Anyway. Ooh. See? The 7 of Cups, the opportunities and choices. Manipulation. Tricky behavior. So, yeah. See? This is good, though, because... Not this. But I really feel like with the opportunities and choices not coming up right now, and you focused on one thing, you're going to... You know, you're kind of being... protected, because there's some kind of manipulation, unfairness, lies, deceit. So something isn't as good as it appears. So if you're thinking like, oh, you know, I really wanted that job, but they're not calling me back, I'm not getting the opportunity, it's not coming up, there's no openings, you know, whatever it is, or a person like, this person hasn't called me, I'm really interested in them, they, you know, they seem interested in me, and you're dodging a bullet. So trust that, you know, Spirit wants you to say you've already taken a lot of hits here, Aries. You've learned a lot. You have a lot of scars, but you're strong. You're a pioneer. You're raising your vibration. So the last thing you want is something like this coming in. So they're blocking this opportunities and choices coming in. They want you to just finish what you need to do yourself, okay? Whatever that is. Even if it's sticking to a job that you might not like, it's saying it's causing you to grow, and then you'll be more appreciative when something does come up. Okay, Aries? So there's Mimi at the door again. All right. So thanks so much for watching, Aries. Now we'll move on to the next. Okay, so Taurus. This is a general read for Taurus collective. So like I said, you know, and you might have to tweak it to fit your story, you know, because it's not all going to be the same for every Taurus out there. Also, it might not resonate with you at all, and that's fine. Not every message is going to resonate. It's just like those general horoscopes, right? So we're going to go ahead and see what's coming up for you. We're going to do the take two cards for you, and then we'll get the 2 clarifying cards. So let's see. Spirit Universe, what's coming up for the collective of Taurus this beautiful day? We have Temperance. Ooh, okay. Temperance is all about patience, balance. It also could be a Sagittarius in your life. It could mean that something, you know, be patient because something's going to happen in Sagittarius season. It could be, you know, different things. That's what I'm saying. It's the same principle, but it could be different because everybody is different, right? So there's going to be different aspects to this card. So let's see what else. Okay. Ah, now we have the Knight of Cups reversed. Okay, so, and then on the bottom we have the Star reversed. Okay, so what I'm feeling here for the majority collective, something that was like a dream come true, a wish you were really happy with, it didn't work out. It didn't work out because this is like the dream. And it could be that you need some healing and you're not healed yet. So there's something that didn't work out because I feel like it might be a romantic situation or an intimate connection because we have the Knight of Cups reversed too. So, you know, it could be that you got played by somebody. The Knight of Cups is somebody that's very romantic, likes the beautiful things, wears their heart on the sleeve. But when it's reversed, it could be a player. so you could have got played. And I'm not laughing at you. Believe me, I've been there. So it's no laughing matter. But, you know, this could be, you really thought this was great, you know, this was like your person, and then boom, something happened. They ghosted you, they cheated on you, they did you dirty, right? So this is, it could be a Sagittarius that this person was. Like I said, this also could have happened in Sagittarius season, which is November, the end of November to December, mid-December. Or it could be saying, you know, that this is all going to resolve by Sagittarius season. And yes, I know that's quite a ways away. But, you know, this is a good time to do that healing. Okay? This also could be an Aquarius because this is an Aquarius card too. So some of you, it could be a Sagittarius. Some of you could be Aquarius. But it doesn't have to be. So, you know, this is time for you to take the time out to do that, you know. You know, look at it this way. We always want to, when we break up, we're like, oh, that was supposed to be my person. We were supposed to be together, and we get devastated by that. But guess what? If they're not in the picture, they did something wrong, they weren't your person. Whether we think in our head that they were supposed to be our person, obviously they're not our person. So, you know, as harsh as that sounds, that's what it is. But you do have the Temperance here. So this is about being patient, balancing yourself out. And I really feel like with this, see, this one has wings. So it's almost like you are being, you know, surrounded by, you know, your angel guides, passed down loved ones, protecting you. Because see how she's like looking down into this vase or water pitcher? You know, they're kind of like watching over you, protecting you, okay? Know that they're near. And, you know, reach out if you need to. They don't reach out to you. They might send you like little feathers or something like that, but they don't make it obvious. You have to ask. They're there for you, but you have to ask. You know, they do protect you. You see these ones where like somebody's in an accident and somehow they miraculously survive, stuff like that. But this is saying, you know, we're here. We're watching over you. This wasn't right for you. So, you know, don't beat yourself up for it because there's something out there better for you. You know, you deserve much more than that. Okay. So reach out if you need to. Okay. And do some healing. So now let's go ahead and get some, what I feel right now. Also, for some of you, if you had a Sagittarius or an Aquarius in the picture that did this, it could be the vice versa that you'll find, like that's going to be your person next. That's going to really have your back and take care of you. The Sagittarius or an Aquarius, vice versa, flip around like. All right, so let's go ahead and see on this Temperance. Oops, one wanted to come out already, but I'm not going to take that. I kind of dropped it. All right, let's go ahead and see. Temperance, what's coming out for this Temperance? Okay. Ah, yes, look. 7 of Pentacles. This is planting seeds. Planting seeds for our harvest, right? So this is, you know, right now, you know, once you heal and take a little time out to, you know, patch up that heart a little bit and your feelings and feeling stronger. This is, you know, sitting down and thinking like what qualities of a person, and you know, don't focus too much on the physical I mean, do you ever watch Love is Blind? I just got done watching it. Anyway, yeah, I mean, looks are important, but that's not, people too much go for that. And, we can see the most gorgeous person in the world and their personality is crap, right? They're mean, they have a big ego, they're nasty, they're rude to people. You got to find that person that's connected to you on a soul level, that cares about you, that is kind to the waiter. Pets don't freak out, like animals don't get avoid them. That's a big sign. If you have a pet and they don't like the person you're bringing around, trust that. Animals, I mean, they can sense that there's a storm and run off to shelter. So, be very aware of that. So this is saying, anyway, I get on my little tantrums. Once you heal and you take some time out for yourself, to start writing down, what qualities you want. I want someone to be generous. I want somebody to be grateful. I want somebody to be kind to the waiter. My dog must like them. Whatever it is, and say, I'm not going to settle for anything less. That's what I want. And of course, it might come in a different form. That's why I said, so, because that's the thing about looks. Somebody might say, I'm only going to date someone with dark black hair and green eyes. And if somebody comes up that might have brown eyes and light brown hair, and they're like shoo them away, like nope, nope, nope. And that could have been their person that they just pushed away from their life, their soulmate. So, you have to be careful. So this is setting intentions. Be patient. It's going to take some time. But once you keep watering these plants and nourishing these plants, these seeds, maybe by Sagittarius season, something to come in, right? But you have to be diligent. You can't water them one day and come back like a week later, and then to go off and lower your vibration and come back, because they're not going to go anywhere, right? Just like plants. So you have to be diligent and patient, okay? All right, so on the bottom, look at that, the 10 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, bliss, happiness, happy love life, all that. So I love that. So your intentions, you can have it. So let's go ahead and get this Knight of Cups reversed. This dirty dog. Let's see. Oops. Wow, that almost came out, but it flipped back over. So it wasn't meant to be. Just giving us a little peek. Ah, 4 of Swords. Okay. All right. So, resting, contemplating, taking care of yourself. That's what you need to do right now. So, rest, really contemplate things so you can heal and set those intentions and plant those seeds. And don't go searching on social media or asking their friends or spying on them. Let them go. It's not even worth your time, right? If they did that to you, let them realize what they miss out on. Yeah. Okay, so that is yours. Look at this. Yeah. Take action. Move away. That's a done deal. You're going. Right? The past is the past. You missed out, buddy. All right, so that's your message, Taurus. Thanks for watching. Take care. All right, Gemmies. Gemmies. I don't know why I'm in a goofy mood tonight. Anyway, that just reminded me of that cartoon, too. Man, I keep thinking of all these old cartoons. Do you remember that one, Gem? Truly outrageous. She was like a rock star cartoon. A gem. I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on with me today. All right. Well, that's good. At least I'm not depressed or sad or something. I'm just being goofy as hell. So we're going to go ahead and see what's coming up for you, Gemini. This is for the collective of Gemini. And it could resonate differently. Like I say, everybody has a different life. If we all look at a certain horoscope, it's going to not resonate. It will resonate. It'll be different for everybody. Everybody has a different outlook on things. So we're just going to go ahead and say, Spirit and Universe, please bring out the best message for this daily for the sign of Gemini. And we'll go where that's at. Okay? So let's go ahead and see, Gemini. What's going on? We're going to pull 2 cards, like I said. And then we're going to clarify by 2 cards. All right. So we have... All right, so we have the 3 of Cups reversed. So did you have a falling out with a group of friends or coworkers here? Because this is usually, celebrating with some friends, having a good time, but it's reversed. So there might be some friction going on with a group of people. It could be coworkers, family, friends. You could be in the midst of that. So let's see what else comes up with that, though. Okay, let's see. What else, Gemini? Oops. That's too many. Oh, well, we do have something's completed here. Ooh, and the moon. So what I feel like, this, I don't know if I'm going to, yeah, we will use these because it's all kind of relating here. All right. Falling out, some conflict, you feeling like an outsider with a group of people, family, friends, co-workers, whatever it is. Whatever it is, it's come to a completion here. We do have the moon, so there's some things you might not understand or know about, like you don't know what happened. So I'm kind of getting some kind of like gossip vibe, like maybe you weren't even aware, like they were like, you know how sometimes three's a crowd, you know what I'm saying? But this is like our subconscious mind. It's also about our intuition and fears as well. So, you know, don't fret over this situation, you know, it's their loss kind of, you know what I'm saying? You know, I kind of feel like there's some kind of underhanded, one person might have envy or jealousy or some kind of issues that might have started some kind of rumor about you, and it kind of spread like a wildfire. So, and then because, see, we have competition here. So they feel like they're competing with you. So I feel like there's some kind of envy with this. And somebody really just kind of lit a match and just let it go. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if there's some kind of that, you know, you can see if people are going to turn their back on you just because somebody said something, they're going to believe that rumor or whatever before they even get to the bottom of it. It's their loss. You don't need them. But there might be somebody come out of this that is loyal. You know, that might be just biting their tongue and trying not to cause drama. So, you know, time will tell. But I really feel like, you know, if they want to do that and turn their back on you when they don't even know the whole story, you know what I'm saying? So on the bottom, we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so this really isn't going anywhere. The Page of Pentacles is the material world. It also can be work, but it is like new beginnings, setting intentions. So with it reversed, yeah, you know, it's kind of like don't keep beating on the door that won't open kind of energy. So, you know, I would just say, you know, let it go. I mean, yes, it's hurtful. You know, it can be painful when people turn their back on you or start like spreading gossip on you or things like that. But, you know, see where that loyalty lies and just, you know, you don't need that. You don't need that. You don't need that kind of person in your life or those kind of people, you know, that are going to believe somebody that's just envious or jealous or got issues, right? No, who needs that, right? We got enough problems to deal with. We don't need that, right? So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers, okay? This also could be about a relationship, you know, like somebody told some stuff about you and now like maybe they even hooked up with your person that you were with. But you know what? Do you want them if they're going to be like that? No. Six of Swords, yes. On this Three of Cups reverse, we have the Six of Swords. Yep, leave that drama behind. There's smoother waters out there. You know, you don't need it. You know, like I said, life's too short. There's too much drama about every little thing. You don't need it. And I know sometimes, no offense, Gemini, you like to get into the gossip too. Honestly, this could be a lesson to you. Like, you know, you got to be careful with gossip because it can wreak a lot of havoc, you know? So be cautious with that. So it could be, for some of you or one person out there, it could be like, you know, sometimes we get what we give kind of energy. I'm not saying it is you, but I'm saying this might be a lesson for you to realize, you know, hey, I'm not going to start rumors, you know, because it can be devastating because now you're on the shoes on the other foot, right? So, but I'm not saying that that's not for all of you. That might be just like for one. And then I probably just lost a subscriber or a watcher. Oh, well. Oh, well. I hope not. But, you know, I feel like, you know, hey, I'm an Aries. I feel like honesty is the best thing. Whether it hurts, I'd rather, you know, tell me the truth and rub salt in the wound than, you know, throw sugar in there and then I find out later then it's 10 times worse. You know, I'd rather just get it over with. And that's what I'm saying. If you know now, if you already know that these people are like that, you know. So you're not wasting another couple months, years down the road and find out later, you know, and then you're like, man, I wasted like 2 years. I could have been doing something better. I could have improved my life by now. You know what I'm saying? So look, Nine of Cups. Yeah. So you just need peace. Don't deal with that. Don't dig up stir the pot of drama. Just let it go, right? I know it's hard, but you know, okay. So now we have this world, this completion, the moon and the Five of Wands. Let's get a card on that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, we have the Five of Wands again. Yeah, so double emphasis on this competition. So the universe and spirit are saying, okay, well, you can stay in that mess and keep competing and butting heads and creating drama if that's what you like. But that's that little devil shoulder on this side. The little devil, hey, let's do some more. Or you can have peace and contentment and move away from that, right? Peace and contentment, because you have that 9 of Cups. Come on. Come on. It's a no-brainer. Anyway, so yeah, 6 of Pentacles is on the bottom reversed, and that is unbalance. Unbalance. This is a mess. It's unbalanced. You're going to keep having issues. You're going to have drama. So, you know, it's probably just best to move away from it, you know. Find some calmer waters out there. So that is yours, Gemini. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Hey, Cancer. So let's get into your message. So we're going to do a daily, like I said, and we're going to take 2 cards. We're going to clarify both. Take what resonates, let go of what doesn't. This is a general reading for the sign of Cancer. So, Spirit in the universe, please bring out the best message for our daily for the little crabbies. Little Cancer the crabs. All right, let's go ahead and see. All right, let's see what's coming up for Cancer. 2 cards, please. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. That card's interesting looking. Oh, okay. So we have the High Priestess and we have the Knight of Pentacles. And on the bottom, we have the 5 of Swords. So this is conflict. So there's some conflict, underlying conflict, but you are taking a methodical, slow approach away from it. With this Knight of Pentacles. Look at that horse. He looks so like defeated, doesn't he? So this is moving away from it. You know, don't feel defeated. It's okay, you know. Don't get too sensitive. You're okay, you know. You are stronger than you realize. You are a cardinal sign, so you are very like take control leader type, you know. Just don't let your emotions get the best of you, you know, protect yourself with that little outer shell, you know, but don't close off too much. Okay, we need you here. And then we have the High Priestess. High Priestess is a Taurus, so it could be something with a Taurus that you're having a conflict with, but this is also, you know, our belief systems, you know, our higher belief system, our family traditions, you know. So this could be somebody in your family that you're having a conflict with. It also could be a battle within yourself, you know, what you believe, you know, what you believe, you know. It's really hard because we have the physical world, the ego, we have everything coming at us, and we have our spirituality. So it could be a battle with your, you know, your physical ego as well as your spirituality. It could be with an actual person. It doesn't have to be a Taurus, but we do have the Taurus card. So, wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. This is not a Taurus. High Priestess. A little brain fart there. So, High Priestess is not a Taurus. So I apologize. But so for some of you, I think there could be a Taurus. Could be a Taurus. Just saying, because it just came out of my mouth. High Priestess is your higher self. So I was leaded to the right direction. This is within yourself. There's a conflict with your higher self, your spirituality. Like I said, it's very interesting that I said that. I think I got it confused with High Priestess, Hierophant, but I do feel like, you know, Cancers connect to Tauruses a lot, so I do feel like there could be an involvement with the Taurus, kind of, some of you out there. But this is like that higher self. There's a conflict, and you're moving slowly, you know, you're trying to adjust slowly to something. So I kind of feel like it could be like, you know, what to do in the material world, like with your ego, what you want, materialistic things, as well as what your belief system is, your spirituality, you know. So there could be some conflict with that. It also could be like you're butting heads with people in your life about that situation, you know. So there's some energy with that, but you're like taking slow approaches. You're not too happy about it though. Look at this little guy. You're having some resistance. Somebody's like being stubborn. Taurus again, right? So there's some like somebody not budging or moving, and it might, I really kind of feel like it might be you though. You're taking like really slow, methodical steps towards something. But anyway, let's go ahead and see. And this is like a conflict for you, because, you know, we don't get anywhere if we resist change, right? So there's some kind of change, but you are kind of resistant to it, and I feel like you might have your emotions involved in it again. I do. I don't know why. There's no emotions here. But it's like you're all up in your head. And so you're a very sensitive, emotional sign. So that could be like an issue, right? So let's go ahead and get some clarity on this Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Filling your own cup. Being compassionate to others. Other people, you know, just because they don't go along with what you want or whatever, they have their own life. And you can't really judge that. You know, we have to be accepting. You know, we might be disappointed, but we have to be accepting. But this is saying, you know, fill your own cup, you know, work on you. Fill your own cup, make yourself happy. Don't put your happiness into other people, you know, like other situations or other people. You have to fill your own cup and make you happy. And then if they want to come in, good. That's just added joy. But if they don't, you know, then you're going to be disappointed. It's like putting all your eggs in a basket and expecting it to be good. And then they break and then you're like disappointed. No, you have to like carry some of those damn eggs yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, and then on the bottom we have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is going solo. So yeah, this is saying, you know, I really feel like this is saying you cannot expect to find happiness with other people. You put those expectations out there and you're going to be disappointed. You know, it's nice. I'm not saying like turn your back on everybody or anything like that, but you cannot expect them to fulfill all your needs and your happiness, you know? Yeah. And then the High Priestess here, we have the Three of Swords. So I feel like this energy here is somebody might have disappointed you. They didn't go along with what you wanted, or they're doing something different. It's disappointing you. And it's kind of affecting your spirituality or higher self here, because it's kind of like that. Something happens and you're asking, like people ask God, like, why would you do this, God? They're angry at God or the universe or they're whatever. They're angry because it didn't work out the way they wanted. But, you know, we don't always see everything. You know, we're not all knowing. So, you know, we have our emotions get involved and our overthinking get involved. So you have to be careful with that, okay? It is what it is. We cannot like make people do things or we can't put all our eggs in their basket. And, you know, the universe, spirit, whatever you believe in, they see the big picture. We don't. Our little pea brains as humans, and I'm not saying we're dumb, but, you know, just think of the complexity of the whole galaxy compared to the Earth, compared to your state, compared to your city, compared to you. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not saying you're dumb at all. I really am not. But I'm just saying there's a lot more that we don't know out there. And you have to trust in the divine timing. Sometimes there's protection. And definitely you cannot, like I said, big lesson here, put all your happiness or your eggs in someone else's basket, okay? I feel like you're being let down and then you're like retreating in your little shell and, you know, like pouting, and you can't. I'm just going by my son. He's a Cancer. One of the best people in the world, but he does have a tendency to pout, like, why are you doing this to me? I make fun of him and I shouldn't, because he says I pick on him more than the other kids. But it's just that he's so sensitive. I'm trying to get him to, like, I don't want him to lose it, believe me. I want him to stay like that loving, caring person. But you got to have that little bit of that protection. You know what I'm saying? You do. This is a cruel world out there, and you got to have a little bit of, you got to have a little bit. You got to have a lighter side. So, Cancer, that is your message. Let's see what's on the bottom. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, see? This is like closing off. Yeah, so this is also, too, like, protect yourself, but don't retreat completely in your shell. All right? Don't do that. You don't want to do that because you have a lot of gifts, a lot of love, a lot of magic and beautiful things to offer the world. So, you know, don't let it completely block you off, okay? And with that said, Mimi's at the door again. This is like the second or third time this whole video. But anyway, I love you guys, Cancer. I mean, my ascending is a Cancer. I have a son that's a Cancer. So I do. But, you know, you gotta stand your ground. Shine your magic. Be that leader of your life, okay? And don't put your eggs in everybody's basket, okay? And it's okay if something didn't happen or somebody doesn't want it. You be you, all right? So that's your message, Cancer. Thanks for watching. Okay, Leos, the conductors of the fire signs. The one that's out there leading the troop. Not that Aries and Sagittarius would follow you. They'd probably appease you for a little bit, but then they'd wander off. But anyway, yes, you know, so let's go ahead and get your message, right? All right. Which it's kind of weird that I said you guys were the conductors because, you know, Aries are like the pioneers. But they kind of like go their own path, kind of. So they might follow you along for a little bit and then they go do their own thing. But you know, you guys like to like take charge and be grandiose, right? So let's go ahead and get your cards. We have the Seven of Cups. I love you guys though. I love Leos. All right, and I have a lot of Leos in my life and I've always connected to them. So, all right, we have the Seven of Cups upright and the Justice card reversed. And then on the bottom, we have the Queen of Swords. So this is cutting through the BS, seeing things for what they are, taking off that mask and seeing the ugly truth, right? So we have the Seven of Cups. This is all about opportunities and choices, but it can be a little dreamlike, confusing, cloudy, rose-colored glasses. But, you know, there is going to be some truth coming in. You're going to see it for what it is. Those rose-colored glasses are going to be gone, right? No more wearing your sunglasses at night. I wear my sunglasses at night. But there is something with justice here. Something's not fair. That's what it is. There's some unfair energy. This could be a Libra as well. But the Justice card is all about things that are fair, equal, you know, balanced, right? But when it's upright, there's something off. It's not balanced. Something's unfair. And there's some opportunities and choices here, but it looks like, you know, things might be a little cloudy or confusing. So it could be like between people and, you know, you're getting two different stories kind of energy, but there is going to be some truth coming in. You're going to see the truth. You are going to see the truth. Okay. So, you know, just be patient. Don't take sides until you hear the whole story. I mean, sometimes we want to because we might believe one person or lean towards one person or connect with one person, but we have to have that fair, balanced energy. So there's some kind of tainted energy, like those rose-colored glasses. Somebody's telling some glasses. Somebody is telling a story that isn't the truth. You know, they're sugarcoating it a little bit or something. So you have to be careful with that, okay? Let this truth come in, all right? You know, after a while, nobody can hold that lie for too long, right? It's going to come out, right? So let's go ahead and see what this Seven of Cups is. Ooh. Upright, yes. Justice is coming in and it's upright, baby, right? This also could be about karma. You know, I know karma gets used a lot, you know, but, you know, karma is karma, you know. It is one of the laws of the universe, karma. So what goes around comes around, you know. It's not like payback or anything like that. It's just what goes around comes around. That's just the balance of the universe. So the Seven of Cups, this choices and opportunities. There might be, like I said, a little confusion right now, but there is going to be justice served, right? Yes, it's going to be, you know, that justice in the legal system has the blinders on. It's going to come off. That mask is going to come off. Yeah, you're going to see things for what it is. So there is going to be some justice here, okay? Karma's a bitch, baby. She bites back. And let's see what this one is, okay? Because it looks like this one's going to turn up right eventually. But let's see what's coming up with this card. Karma's a bitch. She bites back. All right. Ooh, Two of Wands. Okay. So it's all about a decision you make. So, like I said, be impartial. Don't pick sides because it might come back and bite you in the ass. Okay, Leo? Be careful with that. You know, you might be in funny I said that you're the conductor in the beginning because you might be in charge of something here and you got to have that fair energy. You can't take sides just because you prefer a certain person or you think somebody was more truthful because, you know, you got to see things for what they are. So there's some kind of energy, some choice you're making, a decision. It's a hard decision, but you have to see all the clarity and answers first, okay? And it is going to come. It is going to come. Just do a little investigating, you know, dig a little bit, right? You have it in you. The fire signs always do. So you got this. So there's some kind of energy here. Like I said, there's some opportunities and choices that you have to make, but you're not getting all the truth in the situation. It's between different people and you're going to have to do a little digging and investigating and take off that mask and see things for what they are. But it's a hard decision, but you're going to do it. All right. Do the right thing because, you know, this justice is reversed with this decision. So be careful. Trust your gut. Pay attention to actions. And you got this. All right? So that's your message, Leo. Thanks for watching. Take care. Hello, Virgo. So welcome to In Spiritual Journey. We're going to go ahead and get your message. We're going to pull 2 cards. and clarify with 2 cards. All right. So Virgos are my like little analytical wave makers. You know, you guys are always analyzing everything, which, you know, most of the Virgos I know have a really good heart. They do. Sometimes they overthink, but they do have a good heart. Very logical. You know, you have Mercury as your planet, so, you know, always thinking about something. All right, so let's see what's coming up for you, Virgo. Okay, so we have strength. Strength card is a Leo, so it could involve a Leo in your life, but it's also that inner strength within, you know? You are very strong. And then we have, Seven of Swords reversed. Yes. So standing in your inner strength with somebody that might have had some kind of deception, manipulation, but it's falling away. You're not falling for it. Good for you. See, I told you. Yes. You have analyzed the situation. You're not falling for it. Look how fierce this lion is. Yeah. Yeah, you know, yeah, you're not going to fool me, baby. I got you down, right? And we have the 7 of Cups on the bottom. So this is about opportunities and choices. And I feel like you're not in that dreamlike state at all because you're not falling for it. You know? Nope. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I ain't falling for that. So that aspect to you is very good because you're like analyzing everything. And you figured it out. You like tapped into your inner strength and you're like, yeah, seems fishy to me. I ain't falling for it, right? So that's a good energy. So let's go ahead and see what the strength is. It might involve a Leo, but doesn't have to be. But let's see. You're standing your ground, Virgo. Love that. Yep. Wheel of Fortune. Letting that cycle fall away. So this strength, you're moving on. You're like, nope, I'm not putting up with that. You're not even dealing with it. It's like, sorry. And I'm not saying you're like walking away from them. You might not. You might still have them in your life. But it's just like, it's kind of almost like, you know, how sometimes our kids or our parents or our husband or whatever will try to manipulate us a little bit. And we still love them all the world. But we're like, I ain't falling for it. Sorry. Nope. And this also could be for some of you guys that the, you know, karma. It could be karma, like old past stuff that's coming back to say like, hey, you're going to take the bite out of this, what you already learned? And you're like, nope, ain't doing it. So that's good energy. I love that for you guys. And 8 of Pentacles, yeah, you're just kind of just like steady doing your work, working on yourself, working on your job. You're like, I don't have time for that. No, I'm not going back there. That's done. All right, so let's see this 7. Ooh, that fell out quick. Ah, yes. So we have the Death card. Yes. So with that 7 of Swords, you know, you've left it. You let it go. Yeah, transformation. This is also about a Scorpio, so it could involve a Scorpio. But you have already learned that lesson. You're not falling for it again. So I love that for you, Virgo. So whatever this is, whether it's a person coming back in your life, trying to play the same game, if it's a job situation where, like, you know, we get manipulated at work or boss tries to get us to do something we don't want to do or whatever, you're not falling for it. Excuse me. Yeah. So you've changed, you've grown, you learned the lesson. Excuse me. Yeah. So I love that energy. I was just looking at this Death card because there's like this person laying on the ground. It's like, you know, this seems like drama to me. You know, you're being a little over dramatic. Oh, please, if you don't do it. It's like, okay, you're not dying. You're good. It's kind of like how I do with my kids, like being a nurse. They come to me like, I'm like when they're younger. I got this guy. They're like they were dying. I'm like, wash it off. You're good. You're good. You're fine. You know? So that's really good energy for you, Virgo. It looks like you might have already had this happen before. You might have fell for it before, but you're not anymore. It's like, nope, I ain't going there. You know? And I feel like for some of you, it's still people you care about and love. It's just like, you know, you almost get like a laugh out of it. Like, I ain't doing that. Sorry. Try somewhere else. I'm not doing it. Page of Swords is on the bottom, so this is setting intentions for the truth. So I feel like the truth's come out. Like they got called out, basically. I feel like you called them out. They're kind of getting a chuckle out of it. You're kind of getting a chuckle out of it, and you moved on. So that's your reading. Thanks for watching, Virgo. Hi, Libra. So I'm in a weird mood, so don't take this personally. But my arch enemy... No, we're just opposites. I'm an Aries. You guys are Libra. You ever hear that? Like we're the opposites. But I think that's good, though, because... you know, opposites attract. We balance each other out. And that's yours, your scales to balance each other out. Actually, I know a few Libras and I love them. You know, we do have that kind of connection. I was just joking around. I'm in a weird mood. So, Libra, let's go ahead and get your message. This is going to be a general message. It's not going to resonate with everybody. So please take what resonates and let go of what doesn't. So, Spirit, please bring the best message in for my Libra friends. Oh, Libra, we have competition going on with the Five of Wands. What's going on, baby? I know that might be freaking you out, too, because you guys like that calm, balance energy. And then you have the Nine of Swords reversed. That's good, though. You're not, like, having sleepless nights. You're not worried about it. That's good. So somebody's competing with you, and you're not concerned. That's good. That's good energy. But we do have the Five of Swords. Shoot. Libra, what's going on? So it looks like you do have some conflict going on. You have competition, and it looks like you're letting the worry and stress go away. You're like, I'm not going to, like, waste any sleep over it. But then you have this conflict. I feel like you're, like, battling within, like, because you do like balance. You like it, and you're very social. So, I think this competition, you're kind of like throwing it off like, nah, it's not gonna bother me. It's not gonna bother me. But then when you're alone and then, you know, nothing to do, it's creeping in like, how do I take care of this? What do I do? You know? But like, no, I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh my God, what do I do? You know? So I feel like that energy. So get that under control, get that overthinking under control there, Libra. Not everything works out perfectly, right? You have the Knight of Cups with this Five of Wands. So, you know, this could be somebody that, you know, is very sensitive, wears their heart on their sleeve. Could be somebody that is very romantic. This could be kind of you too. I feel like, you know, you're very romantic and stuff. So this competition, when you're like wearing your heart on your sleeve, can be like really difficult to deal with. So I feel like that's what it's saying. We have the Scorpio card on the bottom, the Death card. So this is saying to let it go. Let it go. Don't try to mend it. Don't try to enable. Don't do it. You know, just let it fall away. Let them deal with it instead of getting yourself all worked up. Okay? Don't delve into the drama and the conflict and the competition. You know, don't compete. You know, there's no comparison, right? Libra, there's no comparison. And I'm not saying that in like an egotistical way, but they're them and you're you. There's no comparison, right? Everybody is unique, but they're the same, kind of. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not going to compete with you. You know, you're great the way you are. I'm great the way I am. That's it, right? So we let it go and we transform. We become this beautiful butterflies. So let's go ahead and get this Nine of Swords, but it's reversed, so I love that. That means you're letting go of that anxiety, stress, and worry. Oh my God. Libra, what are you doing to me? You and your little balanced energy. Look, now you have it upright. So it's like back and forth. Like, yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. Nope, I'm good. And then back, oh my God, what do I do? This is my friend. I don't want to like be off balance with me. This is like that scale. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So, Libra, you got to like let that go. You can't, like, so we have this conflict. You know, you got to move away from it. You got to see things in a higher perspective. You know, they're going through their own thing. You can be there and be supportive to them, but if they're competing with you and causing conflict, you might have to like talk to them and say like, listen, you know, I do care about you, but I'm not going to enable you. I'm not going to compete with you. You know, you're you, I'm me. You know, let's balance each other out. There you go. Your little scale. You can balance it. Like, I'll have this good part about me. You have that good part, and then we'll come together. It's no competition. All right. That's it. So, yeah. So just, you know, be careful how you're back and forth with this energy. You know, make a decision, stick with it, and let go of that. All right. It's time to move forward with that Death card. You know, I'd say like maybe if you need to, if they will listen, because sometimes people, when they compete with you, they don't want to listen or there's conflict. But I feel like this is like conflict within your mind about some kind of competition with somebody else. And it's like got you like back and forth energy. Like, what do I do? You know? So I would say communication. That's the best thing, right? We can't make them listen. We can't make them understand, but we can reach an impasse. So that's your message, Libra. Thanks for watching. Take care. All right, Scorpio. put your stingers away. I don't want to get stung. No, actually, you probably just like disappear. That's what Scorpio, those Scorpios I know, they're just like sly with it. They just disappear. I think you'd have to be in your face, you know, be in your face to get you to sting. That's what I think, you know. The Scorpios I know, they just kind of just slither away. Not slither because they're a Scorpion. They just like go away, disappear, and give you the cold shoulder. But, you know, I am very respectful of you because you guys have Mars as your planet too. You actually have two. You have Pluto as well. So you have that mysterious side to you. But, you know, you kind of like sit back and watch and you try to get revenge, but you kind of do it in that sly way where like you're just going to give the cold shoulder and not say anything. I think to provoke you, somebody would have to be like, you know, stalking you in your face, constantly nagging at you, and then you're going to snap. That's what I think, you know. Anyway, so, and we're going to get your message. Let's see what happens. I'll know if I get a sting or if I get like crickets. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just joking with you. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's coming up for you guys. Remember, this is a general message, Scorpio. Let's see what your two cards are. All right, so we have, oh, okay, we actually have three. Guess you wanted a little more because I had to say that about you. No, just kidding. So we have the Five of Wands, some competition. What is going on? We've had a couple of signs with competition. You guys are all competing with each other. I don't know what you're doing. So we have some competition with the Five of Wands. We also have the Four of Cups. This is like a missed opportunity or turning your back on something. There you go, disappearing. Right? And then we have the Eight of Swords reversed. So, okay, so what I feel like here is you escaped some kind of competition. You know, you just like got away, like you moved away, like I said. Scorpio, it looks like that's what happened. You might consider this a missed opportunity, but you are moving away from it, it looks like, because you're not having it, you know? Eight of Swords makes you feel like you're trapped, and when it's reversed, you're like, I'm not trapped. I can leave anytime I damn want. And that is your energy, because you have that Mars energy. I get you. I have it too. It's like, you ain't holding me back. My phone is like, my camera's dying. So anyway, so there's some kind of competition. You're like, nope, I'm walking away. That's what it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and get some more energy. Let's see what's on the bottom. Oh, yeah, tower. Yeah, it's like drama. Like, yeah, nope, I ain't sticking around for this tower to fall. I'm out. I get you. Yeah. I can't see you guys doing that, like causing drama. There might be some Scorpios out there that do, but usually you're just kind of like, do your own thing and like don't want to deal with drama. You're like, So let's go ahead and see what this Five of Wands is. Five of Wands, Eight of Wands. Yep. Taking action, getting the hell out of there. I'm out of Dodge. You start fighting, I'm out. Drama, gone. All right. And then on the bottom, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, just kind of working on yourself, doing your own thing. And then we have the Four of Cups. Let's see what this is about. Ace of Swords, yeah. So, you know, this is clarity, you know, seeing the truth for what it is, you know, getting a revelation. So this Four of Cords, Four of Cords. You might be cutting cords. So Four of Cups, I feel like, you know, you might have looked at it as like, this is a missed opportunity, but I feel like more so, like you're turning your back on it. You're like, yeah, I see what it is now. It's like a shit show. I'm done. And you're out. That's basically it. Three of Cups, yeah. You want to have fun and live your life to the fullest. I'm not dealing with that. You know, I'm out. Seven of Cups now with the Eight of Swords reversed. So not feeling trapped anymore because you know you have a lot of opportunities and choices here. And you know, there's bigger fish to fry. I'm not dealing with it. All that chaos, I'm doing. I want to live life to the fullest. I want to have my best life. I'm not going to be putting up with this little petty drama. So it looks like that's what you're doing, basically, Scorpio. And I'm not ragging on you. I love you guys a lot. I just like to joke, and I'm kind of in a goofy mood tonight. But I do, and I honor that because I don't either. I'm just like, you know, I think that's that Mars energy. Like we don't want to, like, you know, we might like be sticking up for underdogs and pioneers, but then we're also like, if you're gonna create unnecessary drama over petty shit, I'm going. I'm out. But see, Aries are usually more vocal, and I'm calming that down. Now I'm kind of just like being like that energy of you and just like walking away. But I don't like go after revenge where like some Scorpios go for revenge. I usually forgive and forget and move on quick. Like I'll be in an argument and then I'm going and then come back and I act like nothing happened. Depending. I still have my guard up though, you know. But anyway, that is yours, Scorpio. Thanks so much for watching. I wish you a great day. Take care. Bye. Hey, Sagittarius. Welcome to Inspirational Journey. We're getting our daily message. This is going to be a message for all signs Sagittarius, for the collective. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This also could be your sun, moon, or rising. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit in the universe wanted to bring out for you. Let's see. What is coming up for Sagittarius, please? Okay. Oh, there we go. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. So kind of doing solo, doing your own thing, working on yourself, you know, not really counting on anybody else, not relying on anybody else, kind of just doing you. So let's see what else. Oh, we have two more. Okay, so we have conflict with the Five of Swords, and we have the Page of Cups. So starting this new, setting new intentions and starting this new beginning to be emotionally fulfilled. So I feel like there was some conflict that happened, whether it was a breakup or something like that. And, you know, now you're kind of just like in separation or doing your own thing. And now you're just kind of setting intentions to see what happens. Like, am I going to meet somebody else? You know, I'm going to put my heart out there again. See what happens. So that's the energy there. We have the Knight of Wands on the bottom. It looks like you're like taking action on that. What is this one? Three of Swords, yeah. So there was some kind of heartbreak here. Some kind of conflict broke your heart. So you've already kind of passed that, like, well, hopefully you've already passed that healing. If you are jumping into something too quickly, what it's going to do is you're just going to like take that trauma and baggage along to the next one and have like bleed all over it when something triggers you. So if this is the case, it's time to like kind of stand back. But this looks like you're taking action to go out there and hook up with other people. So, but you do have this solo card. So maybe you've been solo too long and now you're just going to go out there. But just make sure you're healed. You know, you don't want to like have that same situation come in again. That's what's going to happen. Bottom line. If you're not healed, you're going to attract the same kind of situation and it's going to happen again and again and again. It's like a cycle. So, you know, be careful of that, all right? Because there is still some kind of heartbreak energy here and you've kind of been doing solo. And then there's the conflict. But it looks like you are offering. So I kind of feel like there's somebody either you're interested in or somebody's around you that is interested in you. But just take a step back and think, like, are you healed from that last person? Because if you're not, it'd probably be best to put that next relationship on hold a little bit. Because it's just going to end up to some disaster again, you know? I mean, it's really hard to heal when you're already in a connection. And certain things are going to trigger you, like from your past. So just be cautious of that, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get another card. We're going to go ahead and get into the Nine of Pentacles. I don't know what to do. You got 4 cards here. Okay, so we'll get the Nine of Pentacles as well as the Five of Swords, because those were the two that first come out. So let's see what this is about. So this conflict and kind of being on your own from after this conflict. All right. So I kind of feel like you're kind of not motivated. There's the Ace of Wands is reversed. So you might be doubting the universe, spirit, whatever your higher belief is because of this happening. It also is like you're not very motivated or passionate. So I do feel like this energy, this heaviness on you from this conflict and this heartbreak. The Two of Wands is there's a decision to be made, a very tough decision here. And it's like you're not seeing it or kind of refusing to make the decision. But bottom line, if we don't make a decision, it is actually a decision. So be cautious of that because it could be leading you down the wrong path. And fire signs are very impulsive, so be cautious because you might be getting yourself into another bad situation. So let's see what this Page of Cups with this Three of Swords. I really feel this energy is like you're jumping into the pot too quick after a breakup. You know, you gotta, and which is unusual because Sagittarius is usually very independent. So I don't know what this is. Maybe somebody come to you and offered you like a connection. Now we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is juggling energy too. So this could be, all right, so I kind of feel like maybe you were like juggling two different people. Like maybe you were dating two. So one ended and you're still in the other. But there's still some kind of energy where something's not healed here. So let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, there's some kind of toxic energy here, so be very cautious. I'm getting this energy of like, if you were like dating two people or you went from one to the other really quick, there's some kind of negative aspect to it where you might be projecting that energy from the one relationship onto the other, or this other person is going to like be very vengeful because you were in that relationship. So it's going to be a jealousy situation. So be very cautious of that, okay, Sagittarius? It might be time to do a little solo, you know, until you figure out what you want to do and heal or whatever. So that is your message, Sagittarius. Thanks for watching. Take care. Hi, Capricorn. So we're going to go ahead and get into your daily message. I'm going to pull 2 cards and then I'm going to clarify both cards. Just remember that this is a general message, so it is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It may resonate or may not. So let's go ahead and get into the message. Whatever Spirit and Universe wants to bring out. Let's see. What? Oh, okay. So we have 6 of Swords reversed. So there's some kind of like drama or chaos you're stuck in. And it's like you're not moving away from it. So you're like kind of, I don't know, trying to fix it, trying to like appease everybody else, but there's some kind of energy where like you're not moving away from this drama to calmer water. So it's like you're participating in it. Then we have the 6 of Cups. So I kind of feel like this might be family or somebody from your past that you're kind of stuck in it. Like you're feeling like you're the martyr here. So whatever that is, let's see what comes up with it. On the bottom, we have the Queen of Cups reversed too. I do feel like it's kind of making you a little bitter. Be careful, Capricorn, because it seems like you might be participating in it, feeling like you're being the martyr, but then also a little victim, playing victim. So be cautious of that. I don't say that like out of any kind of hurt or meanness or judgment. I'm just trying to get to the bottom line so you can realize what the situation is and step away from that. So it looks like you are, I do think you like really care about these people, but sometimes we got to walk away from situations if we're not involved as well. So you don't have to be a martyr or a victim. You can, you know, walk away victorious here. So let's go ahead and get some other cards. Let's get this 6 of Swords reversed first. Okay, yeah, see, we have the healing, and I kind of feel like this, with this being a wishes coming true, the stars aligning, it didn't work out the way you want, but you're like, Capricorns are very wanting to plan everything, every detail out, like they want everything like perfect, and you can't always do that. So it's time to accept that like this is like chaos, it's like drama, and it's a mess, and you can't fix it. You're not supposed to fix everything. So you got to step away from that, because there's some energy here where there's healing. It's kind of like healing within you too, because maybe from your past and your family, your parents, maybe you had to feel like you had to fix everything, and it could be an inner child wound. It's like time to step away from that, because you're not responsible for fixing other people. You can be supportive, but you can't fix other people. And the more you beat yourself up, that's just going to do damage to you as well. So it might be time to, you know, offer your support and walk away. Okay? It's time to go to calmer waters here, because this is kind of messing with you. And a lot of times when we're in stress mode or issues in our mind, it can really affect our physical health too. So be careful with that, all right? So let's get the 6 of Cups. So I really do feel like this is like an inner child wound or something from your past that's coming back up, and you feel like you need to fix it, but then you're also feeling like kind of like you're the victim, like you're like caught in this circumstance where you can't get out of, and you can get out of it. Okay. Yeah. See, again, 6 of Wands. This is not going to be successful if you stay in this energy. So it's time to step away from this. It's kind of time to set some healthy boundaries. Tell them you're there to support them, but they got to make up their own mind, and definitely get out of that victim mode, you know? You are choosing to stay in that. Harsh words, I know, but you know, you don't have to. Is it because you want things to be perfectly aligned, or you think you know best, or you don't want to be judged? You got to go in and figure out that. Why do you feel this way? Because it's time to step out of that, all right? And then on the bottom, we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So this is usually teamwork, working together. And yeah, it's not working together. Somebody's not hearing it. And I feel like you, with the trying to think that you can fix everything, is not working, as well as, you know, feeling like you're a victim. Because you can walk away at any time. If they don't want to do the work, you can't do it all. You can't plan everything out, because everybody has a free will. So that's your message, Capricorn. Thanks for watching. Take care. Okay, Aquarius, let's get yours. Daily message for Aquarius collective. So this could be your sun, moon, or rising. Please take what resonates, let go what doesn't. Let's see what happens with you. I actually have to tell you that I feel like less judged by Aquarius, because they're like so humanitarian, and they're just kind of chill. Basically, you know, bottom line, they are. You have the Three of Pentacles, so this is collaborating. There you go. You work well with others, so that works really well. And then you have the Seven of Cups. So there's some opportunities and choices here. Just don't let yourself get disillusioned, because the Seven of Cups is all about opportunities and choices, like I said, but it can be where you get kind of like foggy, confused, dreamlike. But this is something to do with working with other people. On the bottom, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is taking slow, methodical steps forward. So planning things out, setting intentions in the material world. Don't jump into anything. So let's see what comes up with the other cards. So it looks like you might have some kind of plan here about working with other people. You also have some opportunities here. It could be a job, because it's Pentacles. It could be, yeah, I really feel like it's a lot to do with like people you're working with. Maybe planning something out, starting a project or business or something. It can, you know, you can work well with others too, as like relationships or family members, but this is like the material world. So collaborating with others, you know, everybody has a piece of the puzzle to bring to the table. And if anybody's going to be fair, I think it would be you, Aquarius. So let's see what's coming up with it. What is this about? Oh, so we have the Page of Swords reversed. So this is intentions with the truth. So there could be some not so kosher things, like the truth is hidden. Somebody's not presenting themselves authentically. So that could be a challenge, you know, especially in the job area. Like, I really feel like this is like job related, where things aren't being revealed. You're kind of getting like the underhandedness of it. And there's an opportunity or a choice you have to make, but it's really unclear because they're not being honest or upfront with you. So whatever that is, it's kind of hard to make a decision because they're not giving you all the information. And then on the bottom, we have the Eight of Wands, and it's reversed. So, you know, it's hard to take action when people aren't going to be honest with you. So I feel like there's like opportunity for advancement or a position, something job related or material wise. And if people aren't going to give you the information that you need, it's really hard to move forward, right? You don't want to make mistakes or go down the path that's not good for you, right? So I really feel like that's what the answer is here. There's not the answer, but the situation here is that you're not getting the information. Somebody's not being honest or upfront with you about a situation, and it's really hard for you to make a decision. There's an opportunity here, but like which way? Because I need to have all the facts, kind of. So let's see what this Seven of Cups is about. Okay. Yeah, something happened before where this person like broke your trust, disillusioned you, hurt you in some way. So take it as it resonates. It's a situation. It looks like it's like work related, but it could be like family or friends. You want to move forward. You want to really work with these people, but like something's not up front, like to move forward. There's some kind of a situation where you can advance, but you want all the facts to be able to do that in a correct way. And somebody has already broken your heart. It looks like you have forgiven them or moved on from it, but it's like, I need to know. Like, it's like this mistrust. Because once somebody like doesn't tell you the truth, it's very hard to trust them again. That's what I'm seeing here. It's like somebody you already caught them in some kind of situation where they weren't truthful, and you healed and you kind of made up with them, but now there's this situation where there's a choice to be made and you're not quite sure if you can trust them, and they're not really revealing things, so you're unsure. You have a choice to make here, but it's like, I don't really trust them. You know what I mean? So that's a very hard decision to make. And the only thing I could say is like actions speak louder than words. So, I mean, they might be putting on a really good front, or they could be really sorry, but you have to trust your gut and your intuition about this one, because I mean, really talk to them about the situation at hand and like what decision you need to make, and see what you're feeling like in the gut, because our heart and head kind of battle with each other. So trust that gut feeling. Like, do they really act the way they say, or is it just words? You know what I mean? So yeah, it's really hard to trust somebody after they've betrayed you or did something that wasn't good for you. So I get that altogether. So there's some kind of energy here where there's an opportunity or choice to be made, and the person you're working with or connecting with this choice has deceived you before, and it's a difficult decision. I don't know what to tell you about that, but I'd say like really tap into here in what is their behavior telling you. Have they changed? Are they really sorry for what they did? Or are you just trying to be kind and trust them when you know deep down they haven't changed? So that's bottom line, Aquarius. So that's your message. Thanks for watching. Take care. Pisces, how are you, my darlings? I have to say that I have my grandmother. She passed away, who I was named after, Jenny. And my sister, who's like close to my heart and always looks after me. She's almost like a mother to me, but she's also a friend and sister who's also Pisces. So I have a couple of Pisces in my life, so they're very dear to me. So I'm always happy to like do a reading for you guys. Just know that this is a general reading, and we appreciate you guys, okay? Because I know you like are always there for us, and I appreciate that so much. So let's go ahead and get into your message, okay? All right, so we're going to pull 2 cards, 2 tarot, and then we're going to clarify. This is for the daily message. So Spirit and the universe, please bring us a message for Pisces of this collective. And just know that it's like a collective, so it might not resonate. It might have a different aspect to it, whatever, okay? All right, let's see. Okay, so the 10 of Cups. Yay! I love that. 10 of Cups is all about emotional happiness, bliss, contentment. So I love that energy. And then on the bottom, we have the 6 of Wands, which is all about success. So something is successful here. You're feeling good. You're feeling good. King of Cups is mastering those emotions. So it looks like you've done some work with handling your emotions and things like that. King of Cups also could be... my God, I keep dropping them. King of Cups can also be like a authoritarian figure, like your father, where you like put all your heart into or whatever. But, it's mastering those emotions, basically. So let's see what else is coming out. Okay. Knight of Swords. Taking action towards your truth. So it looks like there's been some kind of revelation here where you know what makes you happy, and you're going for it, basically. Bottom line, that's what it is. Something's making you happy. You're taking swift action towards it because you want this 10 of Cups, right? Look at that. He's on a mission, right? And then we have the 8 of Swords. After feeling trapped. So you were feeling trapped. I kind of feel like this energy, like maybe you were in a situation where you weren't sure which
to go with, or maybe you were in a relationship that wasn't working, and now you're kind of free to take action towards this bliss and happiness. You know, some of you, it might have been like the situation broke open with a partner, and they come to some healing or revelation that they're doing better, and it like wide open kind of energy. But that's what I feel like. So let's go ahead and get some other cards. I love it, whatever it is, whatever the situation you broke out of and you're taking action on towards this happiness and bliss. Love it. So I kind of get this vibe too of somebody's getting married, which is like the time frame. It's April, so, you know, spring weddings, right? So let's see. 10 of Cups. What's coming up with that? Ooh, 10 of Swords. Yeah, see? This is after a lot of betrayal. So I feel like you're feeling pretty content. You know, I feel good about that because you had this 10 of Swords, so you've been betrayed in the past, and this is completely different. This is like somebody supports you, somebody respects you, you feel really good in it. You could be yourself. You could be who you really are with this person, their situation. So I love that. And then on the bottom, we have the Knight of Wands reversed. So, yeah, I feel like this is like a past energy, like you were a little afraid maybe to take action towards your passions. But then something happened. Somebody came in and just showed you a different way, you know? So I love that. This is kind of hesitation, but then it happened, you know? So we never doubt. But you are always like the dreamer. So I don't think you hesitated too long, you know? I don't think so, because you are the dreamer of the zodiac. You're the wise one at the zodiac. You're the last one, right? So let's see this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, sorry. Think of the last card. Two of Pentacles. So with this Knight of Swords, taking action towards your truth, you are juggling a little bit. So I get this energy of like sometimes maybe something comes back to make you think of that betrayal. You know, like, is this too good to be true kind of energy? And that's based on our fears and our self-worth. So, you know, if this person's treating you good and their actions are matching what they're saying, you know, go for it. Life's too short. Enjoy life. You know, it's always good to have a connection. So, you know, you might be juggling some energy here right now with this taking action, but I think things will be good. You know, even if it isn't, it's a lesson learned, and it's getting you one step closer to that connection, right? So I do see like you're completely happy after this betrayal, you know? So just be careful. Like, are you imagining things? I mean, are you like seeing their actions match their words? You know, that's all you can do. You know, put your heart out there. Try again. That's all we can do. Fall down 7 times, get back up 8. So if anybody can do it, you can, because you're the only thing is just don't enable them, because sometimes you have a capacity to, you know, help people along too much. And I'm not saying that in a bad way at all, because, you know, I love, like I said, I have my grandmother who I was named after, and my sister who's my heart and kind of raised me. So I would never like betray that, but I just want you to be careful and cautious just to protect yourself with that, because, you know, you don't want to enable somebody where you're like pushing them along and they're not picking up their slack or being responsible for themselves, because, you know, you deserve so much more. And I would hate to see you guys, just like I would hate to see my mom, my grandmother, or my sister ever settle. So don't settle. Just know your worth, and if they're giving you that, you deserve to be happy. Okay? So that's your message, Pisces. Thanks for watching. Take care.